done? How you done? How you done? This here is Nitty Walker. And this is Nitty Walker Education 101 for females. Now, just this last here 2 days here, I had been hanging out with my granddaughter, and she had been teaching me some things, and I had been asking her about things in school, and she had been saying to me, granddaddy, grandpa, it's some things been going on, and and I asked her about her best friend, and she told me, she said, well, I don't really talk to her anymore because she's became a thought. And I said, thought what? I know sometimes we in the country talk funny, but I say to my granddaughter, I asked her, I said, what do you mean? Because, when I think, when I say I thought you were going to come to church on Sunday, or I thought you were going to pay me my money back last week. I thought, She said, no, Papa, that's not the type of thought I'm talking about. She said, I'm talking about the thought. So she had put me on the on U-Book and showed me some definitions and things of the thought. And I've been researching and I've been studying the thought. Now, for all of y'all, I've learned that the THOT is an acronym. Now, you use it direct. It's an acronym. You can't do all the other stuff. Some of y'all get to using it in too many ways, like the THOT shoe and the THOT pants and all that. You can't do that. I learned you can't do that. The THOT is the person direct. But for some of you females, you allow the guys to refer to you as the thought, or you're seeing, or you're noticed as the thought. And that's not good to be known as the thought, because let me tell you what I believe about the thought, which is, let's break that down, is that hole over there. Is that some of you females get wrapped up and you become a thought because you're dating a thought. Guys, some of the guys out here today are thoughts. Yeah, thoughts. Thug holes over there. Thug hole over there. And some of you females get wrapped up in liking the thug hole over there. And you know he the hole because you already know that somebody else is calling his phone. You already know that the other baby mama is calling him. And what I learned with the female thought is that there's things that distinguish them to make them the thought. They're not just the hole, but they're the type of hole that don't smell good between the legs, and they're the type of holes that will sleep with one man and then sleep with his best friend, and both of them can get on, and she become the thought. Well, females, I come to tell you today, males are thoughts, and there's some things that describe them, like they say they got the thought shoe and the thought pants and those things. Well, here's some things to let you know if you're dating a thought, and you're probably going to be known as a thought if you're dating a thought. First and foremost, if you're dating a man and he doesn't work, he's a thought. Second and all, if you're dating a man and he has his jeans on, and he has his long johns. So y'all, let me break that down. Cause in my day and time, we call it long johns. I'm not used to the Ebonic dictionary. Y'all call them thermals. He got his thermal pants on, and then he got his basketball shorts on, and then he has his boxers on. And more than likely, his boxers don't fit because they hang about 2 inches above they hang a little bit above his long johns, or his thermals, so y'all would say. They hang about 2 inches above that, so you can see him, so his boxers don't fit. And then he has his basketball shorts on, which is the same shorts that he wear all week long. And I see him on Friday, and then on Saturday, he still has on the same boxers, but he has on the Timbs or the kicks that are, as he say, fresh to death. But I come to give you, some of you females, education about these men who dress like this. He's not fresh to death, because if he has on the same boxers, he probably has not washed his balls and bat. And that means he's raunchy down there. So some of you females need to think about what you're doing. And more than likely, he probably has his cornrows or his hair, or he has not got a haircut, or his cornrows are all the way back, but he's fresh to death. And you think he's cute and he's hot, but he's really dirty. He's really dirty. And you females are running to that. And I don't understand why you're dating the thought dude. it doesn't make sense. And then, what really distinguished the thought thug is that the summertime is coming, and if your man is wearing a scully in the summertime, he's probably a thought, and he's dirty. And I just come to tell you that if your man does not wash his balls and bat, he probably has not washed his feet, which means if he has on the same boxers, he probably still wearing the same socks, which means the foot that's inside of the fresh shoe is no longer fresh. So the shoe is not fresh. It may cost a lot of money, and more than likely you as the baby mama has bought that shoe, but he's still a thought because you bought that shoe and his sock that's inside of that shoe stinks. It really stinks. So he's a thought thug. So you're dating a thought. So men are thoughts. And I just come to encourage some of you young black women out there to stop dating a thought dude and find an educated man who works. I mean, it's just obvious. I don't understand why you want to date the thought dude. I don't know why you thought it was cute to date the thought dude. But he's dirty. I mean, no man should be wearing jeans, long johns, basketball shorts, and boxers that don't fit. And he's still wearing them all week long. And I have a problem when they do it with sweatpants as well. Because most of the time the sweatpants are not clean. I don't think these men are washing their clothes. They're dirty. And I see these people walking up and down Mechanicsville. I see them on Laburnum. And I'm sure they're right in your city too. And you women are thinking that he's cute when his hair is not done. The only reason he can get his hair done is because you cornrow it. Or he's going to his other baby mama's house to get his hair cornrowed because you don't know how to cornrow. That is the problem. That is the thought dude. He cannot do anything for you. Now, ladies, I just say that I just want you to evaluate your men and realize that there are thought men out there as well, and they're dirty. Every man should wash his ball and bat, and if a man's not washing his balls and bat, then he's probably going to give you an infection. And a lot of you young women don't understand. That's why you get infections. And then it's not good to deal with a man and continue to love him and like him if he will sleep with you and he still tried to get on with your homegirl. Because a lot of these men who dress like that are the same men who try to do that. Because if your homegirl is just a little bit thicker than you, he going to try to holler at her too. Because he's a thought. Yeah, thug hole over there. And more than likely, key signs of the thought dude is he has more than one baby mama. He's not working at the present time, so he told you, but you've been knowing him a year. He, like I said, he rocks the jeans. The shoes are fresh to death. He got the latest kicks, but the sock that's inside the shoe ain't fresh. So I want you ladies to evaluate these men that you're running around here thinking that he's fresh, he's hot, he's killed. Because he's not. He's a thought. And if you're going to lay down with him, you are a thought too. Because more than likely when you lay down with him, you are laying down with the man. You're laying down with another female. Because he laid down with another female last night. Because if he wasn't with you, he was with her. And more than likely, thought dudes, they still live at home with their mama. Thought dudes don't have no job. Thought dudes love to rent cars. Thought dudes got one shirt and they wear it 3 times a week. And that's one that the last baby mama bought him. Thought dudes got jeans, long johns, boxers, and baller shorts over top that. And when they put their jeans on, you get to see all 3 things that they got under their jeans. It's not that cold here. It's not that cold. It's not that cold nowhere. Even in the wintertime, if they're wearing that, they are sweating. And any place, just like under your arm, that has hair, sweats. So between their legs, sweat. So they're not bathing properly. And they walk around all day and they come and you allow that to lay up in the bed with you. You're laying up with a thought. It's nasty, it's dirty, and it's filthy. And you as women deserve more than that. Why not have a man of elegance and class who has a job and can wear a nice pair of clean boxers or boxer briefs and a nice pair of jeans and they're on his waist and he comes home and he's presentable to your parents and presentable to your father Why not have something like that? Then date a thought dude. I mean, just evaluate your man. Are you dating a thought? Now, I normally don't come down to drop knowledge like this, but I just come to tell y'all that there are thought men. Men are thug hoes over there. And I learned that, they told me that the females, when there's more than one of them, they call them the throttle. Well, more than likely, when you're riding down the highway and you look over there and you see 3 of dudes in the car, 3 thug hoes over there. They're all riding in one car. The thought dudes. And that's what you females get all wrapped up in and looking at and thinking that it's cute. And he's the thought dude. Or the thought dudes over there. I think you females deserve better than that, and I think you should evaluate that. And I think you should, evaluate what the men are doing, because it's okay if he gets up with your homegirl or the girl that you knew down the street and you want to go run up in her face, but you should be running up in his face because he's the thought. He is the thought dude that you're dating. You women need to leave the thought dudes alone and find a real man who can do something for you in your life. Back in my day and time, we didn't do that type of stuff. Men didn't roll like that. And females, I don't understand why you still think it's cute that you're walking through the mall holding your baby and your baby daddy's beside you and his pants are hanging off his hand pots. And let me break that down to you in terminology. That you're walking in the mall and you're shopping for Christmas or your baby's birthday and you're walking with your baby's father. And let me say baby's father, because if you're together, then he is trying to be a father. Then why is his pants hanging off his ass? That is not approachable and presentable. And you think in 4 years, your child is going to be going to school and he's going to be the same father that walks into school with his pants hanging off his ass to talk to the principal and the teachers about his child. And he's going to speak very uneducated and yo this and yo that, because that's all he knows. But you women and you girls out there are still dating thoughts. You're dating thoughts. So I ask you to evaluate your man and ask you to evaluate your baby's daddies and ask them, how long do you want to continue to be with these type of men? And how long are these men going to continue to be thoughts? Because they're thoughts. And I don't know why you thought it was cute to be with a thought dude. I just come to say how I feel about thoughts. It's disgusting. I mean, sagging, as they say, wearing your pants off your ass. I think that's so old and gone now. It doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, it's so played out. I think ladies need to evaluate themselves. You cannot be 26 years old walking around with somebody with their pants hanging off their ass. That was nice when you were 16 and 17, but you're no longer doing that now. And the style is actually played out, so why do they continue to do it? And you say your man's fresh to death. No, he's really dirty. His white tee is the same one that he's wore for the same last 3 days. He has not washed it. Which means he has not washed his balls and bat. And if he has not washed his balls and bat, that means he has not washed his crack. And if he has not washed his crack, that means he has not washed his feet. That means his feet stank. And his shoes are fresh to death. And more than likely you paid for them or the other baby mama did. So I just come to evaluate the thought dude. There are thought dudes out there. And you females are giving them the time of the day. And if you think it's cute to be walking through the mall when you're dressed nice and you're trying to do something nice for yourself when your hair is done and your nails is did, all that you paid for, and the thought dude is walking behind you with 6 pair of clothes on. The same outfit that he wear all week, he wear it all in one day. The same thermals, the same ball and shorts, the same boxers, and the same jeans. He just changed his shirt. And he only got 3 pair of shirts. And the one shirt that he got that's fresh to death, that's the little button down that he wear with his jeans, is the one that he wear on Wednesdays. And you females think he fresh to death. Y'all got to do better for yourself. Females, stop being known the thought and get rid of the thought dude and improve yourself. Now I think y'all, this is Nitty Walker. I'll be back. I am now coming to Ubook and HooTube, and I don't quite got them things together yet, but I'm getting it together. I'm working on it. But this was my video on Nitty Speaks on the Thought Dude. Thank you for watching. Please share me. Please pass me on. And I hope you learned something from me. And I hope you evaluate your man. Is your man a thought? The thug hole over there.